Hey, Power 9 fam, Toretto here, and...
You know what? I'm actually stealing the family title this time around.
Okay.
And here's why. My rant this week is actually going to be focusing on some of the more passion projects and ways that we're looking to grow our community. In this specific instance, I want to talk to you guys about God Tier. You probably haven't heard of it. God Tier is a really sweet game. It's a hybrid blend of both a board game and a tabletop miniature game. We're going to be talking about it a lot more in the next quarter.
Yeah.
The short version, guys, is that it's got a very simple rule set, and all the depth comes when you actually play the game. The tabletop, the terrain, and the scenario changes as you play. It changes from round to round, making for some really dynamic interaction. And we have some people in the community who absolutely love God Tier and are huge fanatics about it. And honestly, we might even get some cameos from them, so you might be able to see them soon.
Yeah, passion aside, just pragmatically looking at it, dollar for dollar, it's not very expensive.
The game is there's two price points. You pay $50 for a starter, $30 for an expansion pack, and everything is pre-assembled. So you
pre-assembled models,
dude,
guys.
You get that Christmas morning experience. You turn the box upside down, models come out, you're ready to play.
Plain and simple, it's that game where if you play board games, you're looking to get into war games, it's the perfect transition. It doesn't have all those pain points from having to build and do all this extra work for your models. So it looks like an awesome game. I look forward to trying it myself.
So stay tuned for more of that. And again, the theme for this week's video, guys, is going to be passion projects and community growth.
Yeah, 100%. All right, let's move into Magic the Gathering, shall we?
Yep.
All right, perfect. First things first, we're just going to go ahead and go over Pioneer. You guys know our weekly schedule is the usual go-to, but some of the mentions we're going to make are buying a Challenger deck. A Pioneer Challenger deck gets you free entry into the Pioneer event, so that's something that you want to keep an eye on.
And this is something we're going to continue on in perpetuity, guys.
Yeah, and those Pioneer decks, like we said last week, are no joke. They got some good bangers in there, some good cards. Absolutely. So moving along, we've got our Modern League, of course. Tuesdays and Thursdays, guys. You show up, you get your points.
Yep, December's coming up real fast.
It's going to come up quick, guys.
The end of the year is where we end the league and we give away the Modern Horizons 2 box.
That's right. So I appreciate you guys' support. Keep coming out for that. And then last but not least for Magic in terms of the bigger events, it's going to be the Modern Championships.
Yeah, this is definitely the quarter for Modern, guys. If you haven't been out to one of our Modern Championships before, it's one of our bigger events. It's a higher price point, a bigger prize pool, a little more top heavy in terms of prize distribution, but it's an awesome time to play cards with your friends and get some of that competitive juices flowing.
Right, and for this Modern Championship, don't forget you do need your deck lists, guys.
Yep.
There is a link available in the event posting, so you can use that to get your deck list.
It's pretty standard competitive REL fare. If you guys have any questions, definitely drop us a line or give a Henry holler.
Yep, and then that's just our usual lineup, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's move on to Age of Sigmar 40K.
Yeah, actually,
another tabletop miniatures, right?
Yes, absolutely. I do want to do a quick mention for the commander party that we had this last weekend.
Yeah,
it was an amazing time. We had
man.
some people show up in costume. It was really great.
Yeah,
pulled off some commander decks, and everyone I think had a really great time. We're going to be circling back around to some more sweet commander events later in the year. Spoiler alert. There's going to be a Christmas-themed commander event, and then I think we're going to start Q1 with a bang and bring back our Iron Commander just in time for Kamigawa Neon Dynasty.
I love Iron Commander, man. That's so much fun. Cool. Things to look forward to, guys. Okay, so this time, Age of Sigmar 40K, another tabletop miniatures. So regular lineup, guys, of course. And then, we got their extra 40K ITC tournament.
Back-to-back ITCs with a few extra details on this one.
Yeah, so games we played at 2,000 points. Going to incorporate ITC FAQ format.
And all the usual scenario guidelines.
Yeah, so
we're expecting some newer players to show up to this one. This is why we kind of went into a little more of the rigmarole and in-depth explanation here. The reason that we're hoping for more newer players is it's going to be a free entry.
Right. And then, of course, you're going to have your Black Templar box that you can get at the end of round 2.
Yes, that's just a door prize.
Just a door prize, guys, just to give some for fun. But most of this is just so you guys can come out, have a great time playing, right? I mean, who doesn't want to have an ITC?
Yeah, we've had a lot of newer players coming onto the scene, and they're looking for an on-ramp to get playing in the tournaments.
Exactly.
And this is we're hoping that this kind of gets you get your foot in the door and get you start rolling dice. And honestly, the from the outside perspective, it might be a little daunting, but once you meet the guys and you start having fun the day of, it's going to be just like the casual games that you enjoy in your garage, but we're gonna have a team.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's like exhilarating.
Exactly.
It's kind of like that pressure because like, this is awesome. So definitely come out, guys. Look forward to that. As far as Age of Sigmar 40K, good.
Yeah, like there's the front half of November is a little quieter, and then the latter half we're gonna get a whole bunch of things going.
Yeah, that is very accurate. Okay, let's move on to Digimon and Pokemon. Pokemon Mondays, guys.
Yep.
Pretty much all that's going on there. And as far as Digimon?
We're actually looking at doing a special event this upcoming weekend. We haven't figured out the details yet, but we're going to be announcing that very, very shortly. A quick touch on Pokemon and Digimon, actually. So Pokemon, I just realized this. Fusion Strike and Double Diamond are both coming out at the same time. So whether you're a tamer or a trainer, we've got some stuff coming down the pipe for you.
Yeah,
Oh, good grief.
Doesn't surprise me
Alrighty,
at all.
that just, all right, this is going to be a fun...
Speaking of exhilarating,
weekend.
no
Yep,
stress.
everything's fine.
Yeah, we're good,
Nothing's on
we're
fire.
good. But yeah.
We did also get a restock of Chilling Reign, and then of course the celebrations, and the value there is absolutely insane, guys.
Yeah.
I'm looking at also getting some battle styles and Evolving Skies in November to coincide with the arrival of Fusion Strike. So man, if you're a fan of Pokemon, some great times ahead.
Yeah, and then from what I've heard talking to customers, if you're having trouble finding celebrations, we got it here.
Yep,
so
absolutely.
Come on down and pick it up, guys. Okay. Let's move on to Flesh and Blood.
Yep.
Awesome. So Flesh and Blood, we just got our new set of the Armory League coming up for
we've
Oldham.
got the next Oldham Armory League coming up this Sunday. Quick shout out to all the guys who are traveling to Nationals. Best of luck. Man. I know we won't see you this weekend, but hopefully you have some stories that you can bring back and talk to us about when you get back to Vegas.
Yeah, so Armory Leagues are great, guys. You come by basically just for participating, get foils. For winning, you get even better ones. It's just a good time. It's a great time. I love the game. I'm actually getting into it myself. I play the worst leader apparently, but you know what? I'm that kind of underdog guy, so watch yourself. I might be out there playing, guys.
Yeah, I know that I've talked to a lot of new players over these last 2 weeks. Definitely, if you're a new player looking to jump into the Flesh and Blood scene, come out to our Armory Leagues. That's probably the best on-ramp to get going into the game.
Agreed, completely. Cool. Flesh and Blood down, let's get Dragon Ball Super. Okay, so the reason why I didn't do a rant this week is because I kind of want to rant about this game in particular and its community, guys. So I actually wrote some notes here. Normally I don't like to just read off script word for word, but I'm gonna go over this real quick. I want to help this community a lot. So first and foremost, if you bring new players in at any time, any day, you get one of 3 free decks provided by us, Power 9 Games. We want to hook you guys up for new players. In fact, everything I'm gonna go over right now is mostly about that. I'll get a graphic on screen to kind of show each leader for those new decks. We're gonna grow this community, guys. You know, we want to bring an element of casual play. I strongly believe that's the way to get the game to thrive. Without that casual element, if it's all tournament related, it's not going to survive. It's not going to do well, guys. It can't be cutthroat all the time. So with that in mind, I'm going to change Saturdays to a casual jank DBS day. I will be bringing decks to try to play if it's a little bit slower at the counter. I got my little Bardock deck that I like to play and stuff like that, and just bringing that element of the game. I've talked to players over the weeks that have come and led to this. Tuesdays we'll still have our regular tournaments and store credit. As soon as we get tournament packs back in, we're going to be giving those as well. So look forward to Tuesdays as usual, but Saturday I'm going to try to bring in new players, and I really, really hope you guys help me along that journey. So awesome. Toretto's here for you for the DBS community, trying to make it happen, guys. But that's about it for Dragon Ball.
Sounds great. You know, the larger community is really just an extension of your family, and as we all know, this guy
it's all about family.
Nothing if not about family.
Yeah, that's right. I'm about to get that big chain cross and start wearing
please
tank tops.
Don't even joke.
Get a muscle car.
Wait a second. Wait, yes to the first, maybe on the second. I don't know.
Gotta put a little bit more muscle for me to fill out.
All right. We'll start getting your Wheaties at the gym.
Speaking of Wheaties, I will have those along with me and my Jake deck on Saturdays for sure, guys. But anyway, I hope to see you guys there and have some fun with the game. You know, it's gotten pretty serious. Don't wait on Bandai to fix the game, guys. We can do it ourselves as a community. Okay, moving on. Marvel Crisis Protocol. Speaking of another game that is
I was like, man, this is all passion project.
Yeah, super passionate about both these games, man. And Flesh and Blood now. Oh god, so many things. Okay, so you know, regular for us. Mondays are a big day for us. We really appreciate you guys coming out to that. For the most part, I'm gonna be just working on putting pieces together for an eventual surprise for MCP. So some of you have already talked to about it, so you guys know what's going on. But I'm looking forward to announcing big things for Marvel Crisis Protocol for real, and then just waiting on product.
Yes,
more or less.
Actually, so we're going to talk about X-Wing and Legion here in a second, and I'm going to use this as a segue to talk about the situation with MCP and Legion.
Yes. Yeah.
What I'm hearing is that we're getting closer and closer to the crates finally being unpacked, and then once that happens, we're hoping for a very quick turnaround from when they leave the docks, and actually they should be shipped directly to the store, so they won't have to go through an intermediary or anything like that. So I understand that there's this whole wait and see like kind of logjam that we're in, but once that's cleared, guys, we should have within the week we should probably have all the new things we're waiting on, and it's everything from Blade and Moon Knight and Yoda and the new Wookiees to or through, I should say, Dormammu and Dwarf Spiders and Magna Guards.
Yeah, because you might
so
just
it's
from,
like basically
I can't wait to oh my gosh, I have a lot of stuff.
It's an
all of a sudden.
entire quarter of releases that are just going to hit us all at once. So get ready for that, guys.
Yeah, for what it's worth, we do appreciate your patience, guys.
Very much so.
It is on its way. It's just a matter of time here. So Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. I mean, I am very passionate about all these games, and you know, speaking of which, you're gonna probably see me doing side videos, individual from this one, just to explain some of the fun stuff that I have coming for the games that I spearhead. So
that sounds awesome.
that's something to
And
look
then
forward
to kind of recap, guys, the latter half of November is going to be absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of Magic, get ready for Crimson Vow and the big
Yes.
wedding between the two vampiric
Yeah,
bloodlines.
that's gonna be awesome.
If you're a fan of MCP and Legion, as we just mentioned, there's some things coming down the pipe. Same is true for Dungeons and Dragons. We've got we're still waiting on the alternate covers for Fizzbands, but we
Yeah.
have the regular covers in stock.
Yep.
And then before the end of the year, we've got Curriculum of Chaos, which is the Strixhaven book.
That's
and
right.
then starting off with January, we've got the gift set. There's just so much to talk about, guys. We're going to
Yeah.
try and pace it out as best we can, but unfortunately, we're probably going to be hit with it all at once.
But despite that, we always leave time for if there is a game that interests you,
Absolutely.
that you want to talk to us about at the counter, we are happy to get you started with spearheading that. Always
Especially
let
if
us know.
it's God tier.
Especially if it's God tier. Not saying any names, but we don't know who we're talking about here is gonna probably get into that.
Rob Woods?
group.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, guys, we do appreciate you, and as always,
Until next time, stay safe, and we'll see you at the table.
done deal. Oh, hit like and subscribe.
God damn it, Tom!
YouTube algorithm.
Fucking off!
Bless us.
Not recording anymore.